guys, welcome to another WoW Weekly with Myst. For today's Transmog, we are in a kind of reddish burgundy theme. I themed us as a rock star this week because we do have a music type event this week. So yeah, so she's kind of got the rock star look going on. With the glasses there. There's a harp that I have. And I do have another thing. There we go. So there's the rolling pin. I was looking for something like a drumstick, you know. I was gonna be like the harp player and the drummer. But the closest I could find was the rolling pin. So the rolling pin is our drumstick. And yeah. I wonder, do I have like a music toy? Let's see. But before I look, here is the transmog. So I will, circle around us. I really do love that harp. I've never used it before. I kind of like that I do this weekly transmog now because it really forces me to go into my collection because for, ever since they added the collection tab, basically, I've just been collecting things to collect things and I more or less don't use much of it. Because my character is usually situated pretty good. I'm usually pretty happy with her, and I still am, but, for the video, to do a little thing, to do a little different thing for the news videos, I'm always trying to kind of improve them and add some cool additional things to them, and that just happens to be our new additional thing. But anyway, hope you enjoy the transmog. And let's see if I have a toy. Oh, nice. So I did finish that music box farm, the Proudmoore one. I remember I was farming that forever. Okay, so let's see. I don't know how well... Okay, we got silence coming up. Great time to open it. Not very loud. My garrison music's about to overpower that. I'll do a quick increase volume for you guys right now before it gets too loud. Never mind. It got too loud instantly. I'll make sure I increased earlier for you guys so you could hear. I guess it was kind of perfect timing because I think the music is done for the Proudmoore box. Okay, let's see if we can hear the Fae harp over the Dark Moon music. Unfortunately, I would have to leave like not just this area but like this expansion because the music does continue even if I were like, let's say I went to Spires of Iraq right now, I would still hear this music. Yeah. So, and I don't want to leave WOD just to show off a toy. Like, I'd be more likely just to rip it from the footage. But let's see if we can hear the Fae harp over. Oh, it takes over. Very nice. Very nice. I like that it does that. It's like I'm playing my harp. Different colors, though. Is it over? I think that is good enough for our transmog section. Music themed. And let's get into the world events. So as for the music event that's going to go on this week, that is the Auction House Dance Party, and that's today. And it lasts one day, so so keep that in mind if you're going to use the Auction House. It kind of puts it a little out of order a bit for certain ones, not all of them. Mop Remix is still going on, so you got till August 19th. I feel like a broken record every week because I feel we need to keep saying it because it is part of the weekly events, but because it's going on so long, it's like every week I'm just repeating myself with the same, you know, Mop Remix message. But anyway, yeah, you got lots of time still. This week's event will be Battlegrounds. The PvP brawl this week is Packed House. And of course, we have the pre-patch. So I'm not going to go over the pre-patch too much this week because I went over it last week. So the only thing I'm going to say regarding the pre-patch is they just remember that it's more a features pre-patch this week. The event where you can, you know, collect, you know, mounts and pets and stuff, that is going to be next reset. So not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. So yeah, which would be the 30th. The first piece of news is the tank tuning that's going to be happening in the War Within. So they have nerfed survivability stuff for tanks. This has caused quite a bit of a stir. Feel free to leave your comments if you main tank. Next is some more class tuning. And then the next thing I thought I'd show off here is the no-show solo shuffle penalty. So the debuff comes with a rating penalty. So it does warn you of the consequences and you will lose some rating. So the debuff will say you left a solo shuffle or battleground blitz match before it was complete and must wait before entering another one. Okay, so that is pretty much all the retail news I have for you guys. For Classic, I got a couple of things. So as you guys know from last week's discussion here, I was talking about how the Might of Stormwind world buff and the Druid polearms had basically struck up some anger in the classic WoW community. And because of that, Blizzard has decided to remove the Might of Stormwind buff and the Druid's ability to learn polearms. Also, for you hunters in Classic WoW Season of Discovery, the Trap Launcher rune no longer applies to your Frost Trap. Okay, so for me, my accomplishments, my goals and all that, the goal that I had set for myself last week was to finish off the final 2 raids that I had in Remix. Not gonna lie, we didn't even log in over there. It's been very hot lately, and it's been a struggle enough just to edit. Like, let me just put it out there. It's been tough enough to get the motivation just to edit videos in this heat. And yeah, it's been a rough one. On the topic of that, the the portable air conditioner, I'm probably, like, I'm gonna purchase it when I get paid next, but it's gonna be almost when that event starts up, right? I probably wouldn't get the portable air conditioner till probably like the 30th, which is the day the event would start up. So, you know, hopefully this doesn't upset too many people, but I don't think I'm gonna make it for the pre-patch for Tuesday. Myself, I'm not too concerned about it because I know the real pre-patch starts on the 30th, but for some of you guys, maybe you were looking forward to me being back on stream. You know, you guys know I'd be streaming this entire time if I had a portable air conditioner in this room, which I've been putting off for so long, and then this past month has just been pricey between the fridge breaking down and my dental appointments. Yeah. So I'm just trying to I'm trying to get my life in order before the next expansion pops. So I got like a month to do all these things. And yeah, so don't be surprised if you don't see me on Tuesday. But I will keep you in the loop, and I am going to be buying the portable air conditioner. I just can't do it for at least another week. As for accomplishments, though, I did finish the trading post. So, yay. And that's pretty much all I got done. Yeah, just the trading post. This week's goals is we're going to do the same goal as I did last week. We're going to try to get into remix. And yeah, I'm a little more caught up on the edits this week. So yeah, we're getting close to the end of the Disney Dreamlight. So for those that also watch my Disney Dreamlight content, I hope you've been enjoying it. And for those that don't, or maybe you dislike that I even do it, we're almost caught up. I will stop spamming Disney Dreamlight soon. But you know, I get the feeling most of you guys just, you know, yeah, I think you guys by now know how I run this channel, right? Like, I post whatever the fuck I want, and then you guys just decide if you want to watch it. If you only want to watch the WoW, then you only watch the WoW, right? Like, at the end of the day, I don't care. You know, I know those videos get less views, and I don't even give a shit. Like, I post them anyway. Yeah. But for those that do watch it, I hope you've been enjoying them. There's about a week left of videos for Disney Dreamlight, which will be perfect because then by the time those are all uploaded, I should have my portable air conditioner. The real pre-patch will be here with the event and all. And yeah. I was never worried about the expansion itself, because usually our hot weather's gone by the end of August, so like that was never a worry. It's just every year I think I'm Superwoman and I can just, you know, deal with it, right? And I usually do. Like, I'd have a portable air conditioner if that wasn't the case, right? Like, I bought one years ago. Every year for the past 8 years, you guys see me call off streams in the month of July. It's like been my you know, my break that you can count on, right? Which is funny because I don't take breaks, so if it wasn't for fact, we would just never take a break. Yeah, I'm pretty much forced into a break in July. I'm kind of a workaholic, so like I don't actually break, I just break from stream. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay cool, guys. I'll give you a final update in the next one, because the next time I do a WoW Weekly, I will have at least ordered portable air conditioner. So, so I can give you more details on that. For those that are wondering when the streams are returning, I kind of just, you know, originally I just kind of said August, right? But I am trying to be there for the pre-patch. I just don't want to be uncomfortable streaming the pre-patch, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Okay, so that calls it on this video. One last thing I wanted to just say before we go is that there is going to be a long downtime on Tuesday. So they don't plan on having the servers up till 3 p.m. Pacific. That could, like, if, you know, the event isn't part of it, so there is a possibility that they come up earlier. But just keep in mind that, you know, they are intending to be down until 3 p.m. So so if they come up earlier, it's not going to be too much earlier, like no earlier than noon. But yeah, just keep that in mind. You know, maybe, you know, I don't know if you guys are the type of people to like take off pre-patch day. I never do. I'll take off like a week for when the expansion starts, but pre-patches are not important enough to me to take time off for. But in case some of you guys do kind of do that, don't, you know, like if you're working a daytime job, like you could work your shift and be back for the pre-patch. Yeah, easily. So yeah, especially if they end up having issues, but everything should be okay. It's just features basically for the first week of the pre-patch. The real pre-patch, in my opinion, starts on the 30th. So, but because I'm a news channel, I don't want to tell you it starts on the 30th when it technically starts on the 23rd. So, yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys have fun in the pre-patch, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.